Hey everybody, TC here from TC's Bunch of Stuff, and welcome back to part 2 in my Raft survival playthrough of episode 8. We're here at Tangaroa, and we are going to continue from where we left off. Okie dokie. Food and water look good. Let me see. Machete should be fine. Probably should grab a... Oh, wait a minute. I do have a second spear. Okay, good. Alright, so we're good on that. Just put this little bit of wood away. Where are we here? There we go. And the coconut. Coconut can go there. Perfect. Okie dokie. Now we had finished building number 9, if I remembers correctly. Actually, I'm gonna want your card. Come here, you. Takes a lot of hits to get those guys. Alright, so number 9 I think was over here, if I remember correctly. Was this building number 9? No, that's building 8. That's the one we haven't been in yet. Okay. So yeah, we finished building 9. On to number 8. There we go. And we got 2 floors. Going up to 12. Okay, go on the left side here. Ah, yes, this is like an office building kind of situation. That's right, okay. So we do have to watch out for the rats. And just FYI, in the office building here, there is never anything in the bathrooms. Not sure why they chose that, but okay. So nothing there. Nothing there. Little bit of something there. Yeah, duct tape. Always good to find the duct tape. All right, let's get this wood out of here. Okay, anything here? Empty. Okay, there's another coin falling out of the trash barrel. Anything here? Nope. Nothing there. Okay. So we're done in this section. We'll continue around. Pretty sure there's a rat around here, so there you are. There we go. And I know there's not much life left, but I'll put on the headlight for you guys. Nothing in those. There we go. Now, there is a little trick. It only applies to a second visit. But in any of these worlds where you have these drawers, you don't actually have to close them again to grab the thing on the bottom. You just pick it up through the top drawer, which is kind of silly, but it's also a time saver if you're, revisiting. So you can actually just leave them all open and just pick up everything from the top. And we got another coin right there. Okay, that was the bathroom. That just goes back to the elevator. And there goes my light. Hopefully it's not too dark for you. And here's another coin on the desk. And we've got a nice little briefcase there. And a food crate there. And a view of the city. Okay. That should be everything on this floor. We'll double check our coin total when we about to leave the building. Haha. Oh, you silly bugger. Get back here! Coward! Man, he disappeared like a son of a gun. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Gotcha! Okie dokie. Now I'm all turned around. Bathroom. Alright, well, we'll just start from here, I guess. Alright, so we got a token there on the little pantry top, whatever. Let's see. Nothing there. Okay, back to it. Nothing in there. Oh, we got a duct tape. And we also got a broken window we can climb out. Be careful not to fall off the roof. And we got a toolbox. Ooh, a lot of good stuff. Nice. Ooh, I could definitely use that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I want that. There we go. Okay. Oh, another duct tape. 2 duct tape. Now they're just being silly. We got another broken window. Yeah, I guess I'll pick those up. Alright, and there's a zip line. But it actually, I don't know, does it go that way or does it go this way? Almost looks level. But I don't need it anyway, so I'm not going to take it. A nice view of the city from here. Okay, I think that's everything. I explored that area. Explored this area. Went in there. Went through all that. Yep, we're done. Okay. So that's it. We'll double check our numbers for the coins. And yes, we are correct. 19 coins. Okay. I have notes. That's what these pauses are, as me checking my notes. Okay. Back down to street level. I want to make sure I don't miss anything the first time around. Okay, so at this point, the next building would be building number 6. Ow. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, so the next building would be number 6. Let's take a peek down here, because this is one of the buildings we need the number from. Yeah, floating fashion is number 3. Okie dokie. Alright, so we're going to take a left down here. And like I was trying to say before I interrupted myself, building number 6 is supposed to be the next building, but you can see its door is out of order. So, what we're going to do instead is we're going to take a left. We're going to make a note of this building. The barber is number 1. We're also going to turn around and we're going to tackle building number 2. Now, this is the second number 2, so you can call it like 2B if you want. But we're going to go in here for the loot. There are no coins in here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nothing in here. Got a bathroom with nothing in here. Got a bedroom with a broken window we can exit. We'll do that after we're done with the room. Yeah, nothing in there. A couple of drawers. Okay. And a little reading nook. Okay. So the right side. The right side is never the wrong side. A little bit of loot. We also got duct tape. And just FYI, there is more duct tape in this place than you actually need. So if you don't happen to grab every single duct tape, don't stress out. Hey, we got a titanium out of that one. Very nice. And a free axe. Sweet. Starting to get full. Don't need those. Don't need those. I'll keep the good arrows. Dump that too. Alright, nothing in here. We're good. And the bathroom is a bunch of nothing. Oh, right, we're going to go out the window. Which is not here. Not here. Here. I don't remember if there's anything out here or not. Oh, wait a minute. Duct tape in the trash barrel. Who would throw away good duct tape? Oh yeah, there is some stuff up here. You gotta climb your way up to the roof. And we got some scrap. Which I will never say no to scrap. You need scrap for so many things. And also, a nice little toolbox. So we're getting some really good stuff here. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a shortcut. There we go. Back to... No, not that way. Back to the elevator. There we go. Ground floor. Okay. So at this point, we can either go explore building number 3, which is right here. Yeah, we'll explore number 3. But you could either explore number 3 or you can go back down into the plantation and use all the duct tape we found. But we might as well finish the buildings first. Okay, 1 floor in number 3. Okie dokie. We'll go up there a little later. Alright, nothing on the kitchen table. Nothing on the fridge. We got a coin in the sink. Come on. There we go. Yeah, nothing else. It shows stuff in there, but there's nothing you can grab. Coin on this little table in the bowl. And in here, we got more duct tape and a safe. Gotta love the safes. Alright, we got 2 titanium. And in here, we have another coin. You notice there was only 1 room in this one. Very interesting. We're going to go out on the roof, though. That was this way. There we go. Oops. Ah. So from here, you can climb up here, grab some scraps. Always welcome. And I'm actually going to jump across to the next building. There we go. And there's a zip line. This one's a little bit tricky. This zip line will take you to that building at the very corner, and then you have to jump down and hit the other zip line, take you to that building where there's a bunch of stuff. if I miss this, it's not that big of a deal because there's actually a second way to get to that building. So I'm going to try this. Okay, this not ideal. Okay, I got it. Got it. Shit, I missed. Okay. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. There's a second way to get there, which I will use. Okay. So that was building 3. We got everything. So the next thing to do is to actually go down, back into the plantation. You know what? Let me take a moment. I'm going to go back to the raft, unload, and I'm going to make another headlamp so you guys can see better. Be back in a few. Okay, we're back. I got everything straightened out. I got a extra spear. Inventory's been emptied out. Let's go, go, go. So, like I said before, we're going to go down into the plantation. Use all that tape we used. Matter of fact, if we look here, we got 18 pieces of tape. So, I know there's extra tape, so we're not going to be using all of those. We'll check the number after I get through everything. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't open this emergency door. Let's get that open. Down into the bowels of the ship. Vessel. Whatever. Okay, so we know the second broken wire is over here. Okay, and that opened up a door. That one right there. That just opened up. Okay, and this side's open. There we go. Now that door is opened up. More strawberries! And that should be the last one. You see the electricity is now off and we can roam around safely. And if you do revisit Tangaroa, all the puzzles stay solved. So you can just run around down here, grab everything, without having to parkour the heck out of yourself. Okay, the last door should be open, and that allows us to get on that elevator. It also gains us access to this blueprint, the electric purifier. There we go. Very, very nice to have. Okay, so with those doors open, you can go back to the loading bay if you need to. Or you can just go straight to the elevator. I am going to go this way, though, just to unlock the door. There we go. And now we can go to the elevator. Grab all the scrap. I'll grab the wood, too, for now. Might end up dropping it, but whatever. Okay, so this elevator. This is the one that goes up to building number 6, the one that has the red sign on it. And if you notice, we're at -4 on the floor. And it goes to 0, which is ground level, and floor 8. But here's a secret. Look in the upper left-hand corner, and there is a button to press. Right? That takes us to the -21st floor, which is our second secret. Now, if anybody knows of any more secrets that I miss, I would be most happy if you were to tell me about it. Okay, so you end up in this room, and the first time you come here, you will get... Oh, -20, I'm sorry, not 21. -20th floor. Okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, the first time you come to this location, there will be an achievement. I've already been here, so no achievement. Okay, we're going to titanium. That's nice. You get an elevator cassette, which this is the only place you can get that particular cassette. Get a nice briefcase there. Another safe up there. And another safe up there. Sometimes you get more than, you know, a couple titanium, but this time I only got one. So, yeah, you get some good stuff. Alright, so, let me see. I don't think I need to grow to ground level. Although, I think I gotta unlock the door from the inside. So let's go to ground level. Okay, and that'll keep that door unlocked. Now we can go up to floor number 8. Okay. So in building 6, there's only one apartment. And there's nothing over there, but you got a little bit of loot in here. Ooh, I got a free hook and a second silver smoothie. Very nice. Now there is going to be a rat right there. I think I'll do him with the bow and arrow. Oh, come on. Don't go behind the table. There we go. Alright, and we got a birthday party going on. Let's see what we got for presents. Coins. Yeah. You know what? I remember that cake looking a little nicer the last time I was here. Blech. Okay. Okay, so we're out on the veranda. We got 2 coins here. Another coin here. And 1 more coin behind the bar. So don't miss those. And up here... Yep, nothing. Okay. I thought there was a piece of tape there, but I guess not. Okay. Oh, let's look... So we still have 9 pieces of tape left, so we only needed 9 more. So yeah, there's a lot of extra tape around. Alright, nothing here. Okay, we're gonna crouch and hop out the window. Gonna make our way up onto the roof. Up on the roof. And we need to zip line to that window. And I'm gonna jump. Then we need to crouch and crawl through. Now there is a rat in this room. There we go. And don't miss the coin on the piano. Okay, that's it for loot on this floor. We'll go up to the next floor. And just walk your way around. There should be, yep, another coin right there. And go up to the next floor. Do the same thing, just walk around. Another coin there. And a briefcase. And I'm getting pretty full of stuff. Let's bring bananas down because I am kind of hungry. They don't give you much food. They're better to save for recipes. Okay, so vending machine token up on the bar in the bowl. That one's easy to miss if you don't jump up. And we'll go around here just to double check, and that is it. So out this broken window, this zip line takes us to the second floor of this main tower. Oh, let's see. Okay, I believe that should be all the coins. Let's just double check. Yes, there it is. Okay, 33 coins. So we got all the coins in Tangaroa. Okay, so this is the other way to get to that loot right there. That was the zip line that I missed. There's also a toolbox we can grab right there, but we'll have to go back up the building for that. I'm not going to jump down right now because I haven't unlocked the doors yet, so let's go do that. I think I should have went the other way. Oh no, I got to climb the ladder. That's right. My bad. Looking for a door that wasn't there. Actually, I should probably just drop the boards. I still got one slot free. We'll hold on to them for now. Let's call the elevator. I'm going to go down to 0 first so we can unlock that door. And we'll get a few more items. Here's another note in the form of a cassette tape.
Sir. They haven't done anything hostile. Yes, they're still just chanting. Yes, sir, I am armed. But if I may speak freely, we are able to use the water cannons if... Yes, sir. No, sir. Tuli says shoot to wound.
Well, Seems like a pretty tense situation. Okay, so this opens up the main tower to be accessed by street level. And here are the vending machines that you can use those tokens in. So in this one, you can get a backpack. You can get some chest armor and foot armor. You can also get another machete. You can get a cassette radio and a piano. Over here, you can get 4 different food items. There's the shark dinner. I believe that is the barbecue. That's steak with jam. And that one is the coconut chicken. You can also get a cup of water, which is pointless. Don't waste your money on that. But what I do buy eventually is bottles of water. Not so much for the water, because I got infinite water, but the bottle actually costs quite a bit of materials to make, and you need bottles to make diving masks. So, you know, when you come back and revisit this place, just buy a bunch of bottles of water and you get free bottles. You can also get plants. All the different plants. They're pretty cheap. Just 1 coin, and you get 2 plants for 1 coin. So that's pretty cheap if you want to decorate your raft. You also get some of the paintings that you can see around Tangaroa, you know, in the apartments. I'll probably grab 1 of each on those. I'm not going to do it now because my inventory is almost full. But for now, let's just go back up. We're going to jump down and grab that loot. Yeah. Floor number 1. Which is actually up like 10 stories, but it's floor number 1. So we're going to jump down. Where is it? I probably went the wrong way again. Oh, there is one more kind of a hidden loot right on that sign. There's a toolbox. We'll get that later too. Why am I not seeing what I'm looking for? Oh, it's over here. Okay, here we go. I went all the way around and missed it. So, yeah, I'm going to jump down here. And we get briefcase, more scrap metal. See, normally you take the zip line to here, but I took the dangerous way. More scrap, scrap, and another briefcase. Ooh, that had titanium. Nice. So, yeah, it's definitely worth coming to get that. I'm just going to toss that piece of wood. Alright, so before we do the ending, it's nighttime anyways, so let me go back to my raft, which I think is this way. And I'm going to unload and sleep through the night. I want to do the last part in the daytime for you. See you in a few. Okay, and we're back to it. So we're going to head our way over to the large tower in the middle of the city. We're going to go up to the toppeth floorth. Okay, here we are, top floor. A little bit of scrap we can pick up. We have a note, which is actually a clue. We have a blueprint for the large storage, which really isn't worth it in my opinion, because you can actually get more storage per square centimeter by using the the large wooden storages, but we'll make one of these just for the heck of it. I'll take the wood. Okay, so let's open the door. We can look outside. We are on top of the dome. And if we look above us, there's a large structure with a ladder. Like, how are you supposed to reach that ladder? Well, we're gonna do that the way the game intended. Emergency bridge launch. So that is the bridge. And we're gonna send it skyward. Now, if you look at your notes... Oops, wrong button. You look at your notes. Okay, so these are the 4 places you need to look up to get the digits for the code. And I've already gone through. You can walk down to the city and get them yourself if you want, but 4813 is the code. So 4813. Blue. And I'm actually just going to chase it down there. So, you know, if you want, you can go back to your raft and, you know, motor your raft over here. Doesn't matter. And this is the last little bit of Tangaroa. We'll climb up the ladder. Jump inside. And we got ourselves a safe. We got a note to go to the next story location. We got a blueprint for a water tank, which I have never really found the need for a water tank. But, you know, I'll probably build one just to be complete. I thought there was a yeah, there it is. Second safe over here. Got some good stuff in it. We got a note.
My name is James Tully. This is my final message. Tangaroa City was built on a purely theoretical basis, using engines that had barely been tested, held together by the sweat and tears of our crew, but we were never sustainable. I should have accepted that months ago. When the rafters arrived, I could have let them starve with us, but I didn't. The only right choice was to abandon Tangaroa to the waves. Now I will stay here, trapped in the cockpit, with 24 idiots who used to run the world. Don't worry. We'll pay for our sins before the end.
Yeah, I have to disagree with abandoning Tangaroa. You had all that grass area you could have used for planting. You know? You could have fished for food. It really, really was a poor decision. But anyways, we got another character to unlock.
Oh, you there! Get me out of this thing! Oh, thanks. Next time I would appreciate a heads up before launching. I tried to leave when the first
You think there's going to be a
fired.
next time?
Tangaroa was doomed from the start. If you get me a ride out of here, I can offer you entrepreneurial consulting. Plus, I did some sailing in my youth, won a few championships. I'll be useful. Wonderful. You can count on me.
Where are your shoes? Entrepreneurial counseling. That's what we need. God, I didn't know how I was surviving without entrepreneurial counseling. Okay. I didn't open that one over there. That's alright, we can swim to that one. So, Elaine becomes a playable character. Entrepreneurial counseling. Maybe that's why Tangaroa failed. Okay, the last little bit to do is to purchase stuff from the vending machines. I think I got enough room. Maybe. I can toss that. Alright, let's go back to the vending machines. Okay, so first time around, I'm definitely going to get the radio and the piano. And let me see. I'm going to get one of each on these if I got enough room. I think I do. Okay, and I see there are 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be 10 coins. How many do I get left? Oh, I got 13. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And I don't have any more room, but I do have 3 coins left over. I'll save them for the next visit. Alright, so that is the end of Tangaroa. And with that, I would like to thank you once again for keeping me company on this journey through the waves. Have a good one, everybody, and take care.